Have you ever wondered what a woman notices the very second she sees you? Not the words you say, not the story you tell, but the silent, instant judgments she's making. Right now you might be thinking, she's just listening. But the truth? Her mind is running a complex assessment program, scanning your every move, your energy, your vibe, before you even open your mouth. Is she thinking you could be relationship material, hookup material, or someone she wants to avoid? And most men have no idea any of this is happening. The first glance isn't about your fashion sense. It's about intentionality. Did you choose your clothes or did they choose you? Is that wrinkled shirt a sign of a busy, successful life or a lack of attention to the basics? And it's not about expensive suits. I've seen men in $3,000 outfits dismissed instantly, while someone in clean jeans and a t-shirt catches genuine interest. Why? Because confidence shows. Compensation doesn't. Your small details tell a story. Your shoes, your posture, even a stain on your shirt. And women notice. They're reading life management skills, attention to detail and authenticity. All before the first word leaves your mouth. Stick with me, because the way you present yourself in those first seconds can completely change how she sees you. Let's talk footwear, the most underestimated signal of all. Some women look at shoes before faces, not for the brand, but for effort and awareness. Those scuffed dress shoes, the sneakers that have seen better days, they scream, I don't care about context. I do the minimum. And if you can't maintain what you walk on daily, what else might be falling apart? Then there's behavior toward others. That waiter, the barista, the valet, they're watching. A rude reaction to a small mistake. Consider it filed away. Politeness, patience, and kindness under minor stress show emotional regulation. And what about how you speak about people not present? Every bitter word about an ex-boss or friend, it's a red flag. Women notice patterns in your character, even in casual conversation. Your smile matters too. Not a forced grin, not a player smirk, but genuine warmth that reaches your eyes. Authentic smiles signal approachability and emotional availability. Even lips and mouth care matter. Dry, cracked lips or visible plaque. Distracting, sometimes even off-putting. Basic maintenance isn't superficial. It's a signal of self-respect. In short, every tiny detail is data. She's not judging you superficially. She's reading how you live your life, handle stress, and treat others. Here's a hidden filter few men notice: scent. It's powerful, subconscious, and immediate. It's not just about bad smells. Even too much cologne can be a deal breaker. Women can sense if your fragrance is covering a lack of hygiene or if it's a natural extension of a clean, well-maintained presence. And hands, they matter more than most men realize. Rough, dirty, or bitten nails? They're red flags. Women imagine how those hands might feel, touch, or care. It's subtle, but they're processing it instantly. Your energy and space matters. Do you shrink into yourself, dominate aggressively, or move with natural confidence? They're scanning how comfortable you are with yourself without a single word spoken. Eye contact, gestures, phone behavior, yes, even that gets analyzed. Constantly checking your phone, it signals disinterest. Poor eye contact, insecurity, too much, aggression. Balance is key. And the little things? Your nervous habits, the way you laugh, how you interrupt. All of it paints a psychological picture. Women are tiny behavioral detectives, noticing what most men completely miss. Even your stories reveal patterns. That boast about crushing competition at work could signal ruthlessness. Your self-deprecating humor signals humility. Emotional range matters too. Can you express joy without being manic? Disappointment without whining? Frustration without anger? Your flexibility under emotion is being scored silently. Respect for boundaries is another test. She says no, you respect it. She mentions leaving by a certain time, you honor it. This micro-boundary respect separates men who connect from men who repel. Micro-expressions are deadly. That tiny smirk or eye roll you think she didn't see. She saw it. Every flicker, every reaction cataloged. Adaptability is critical. Plans change. Restaurants are full. How do you respond? A frustrated reaction shows rigidity. Calmly pivoting shows resilience and emotional intelligence. Even social calibration with her friends is a test. Can you engage without dominating? Can you handle subtle competition or ego displays? Women are always running simulations in their minds about your fit in their life, your relationship with alcohol, money, and social settings tells a story. Needing multiple drinks to loosen up signals anxiety. Constantly flexing wealth, insecurity. Comfortable and balanced in both, emotional maturity. Your vocal patterns matter more than words. Tone, volume, pace, they all signal confidence or insecurity. Speaking too fast, nervous, too slow. Condescending, too loud, insecure. Too soft, timid, subtle adjustments make a massive difference. Even phones and technology matter. A cracked screen or dirty phone signals neglect. A polished, functional device shows responsibility. The small gestures, acknowledging interrupts, thoughtful compliments. Paying attention to details compound over time. These micro-signals create an invisible narrative about your character. Passion is a magnet. Women notice if you care deeply about something beyond yourself. Career, hobby, or cause, it doesn't matter what, but depth and commitment shine. Transportation and timing reveal priorities. Uber everywhere might hint at chaos or irresponsibility. A clean, maintained car shows self-respect and planning. Temperature matching, energy alignment is huge. Can you sense discomfort and adjust? Women test emotional intelligence through subtle cues, often unconsciously. Your future language hints at intention. Using we too early feels pushy. Never using future tense feels disengaged. Natural progressive language signals alignment and emotional intelligence. Observation counts. Noticing a slight hair change, a music preference, a mood shift, it shows care. Some women measure interest and attentiveness by these small observations. Pet interactions. Immediate red flags or green flags. How you respond to animals says more than words ever could. Jealous of a dog? Insecurity. Warm and playful? Confidence, walking pace, music taste, problem-solving approach. They all reveal patterns. Walking ahead constantly? Self-absorbed. Lagging while checking your phone? Disengaged. Matching pace with awareness? Considerate. Discussing music? Closed-minded or dismissive signals rigidity. Open, curious, and flexible. Cognitive flexibility. Minor problems are tests too. Does she present them to see if you can listen without fixing? Most men fail this subtle relationship skill. Apologies are critical. Sorry you feel that way is not the same as sorry I did that. Women notice emotional maturity in how you own mistakes. Boundaries and spontaneity. Only spontaneous suggests chaos. Only planned suggests rigidity. Flow between both shows adaptability, not cultural. Awareness is a hidden intelligence signal. Dismissive or closed-minded. Red flag, curious and respectful. High value. Health, energy, and micro-stress responses show long-term viability. Minor conflicts, generosity, morning-night energy, family references, all are silently assessed. Confidence versus arrogance is tested constantly. True confidence remains calm under challenge. Arrogance crumbles or dominates. Learning ability counts. Can you admit mistakes and grow? Women observe whether your flexibility or rigidity dominates. Silence is another test. Filling every pause screams insecurity. Comfort in quiet shows security and authenticity. Alignment of values is subtle but crucial. Claiming fitness but never exercising? Claiming intelligence but never reading? Misalignment predicts disappointment. Gratitude, when natural and specific, signals emotional maturity. Generic or over-the-top gratitude can backfire. And the final impression, the exit, is everything. Desperate, aloof, warm, confident, that lingering feeling decides whether there's a second meeting. Your departure is the silent summation of every micro detail. How she feels after you. Leave matters more than what happened during the interaction. Everything, your energy, your presence, your micro behaviors, culminates in your exit energy. Rushing out signals relief or disinterest. Lingering awkwardly, desperation. Walking away with calm confidence, warmth, and intrigue. She remembers the feeling, not the words. All the small judgments, shoes, posture, humor, respect, boundaries coalesce into a single lasting impression. Authenticity amplified, presence maximized. Take away. Every glance, every gesture, every choice matters. Notice the unnoticed. Polish the overlooked. Carry yourself in a way that naturally conveys confidence, respect, and authenticity. Because what she feels after you leave will decide everything about her next move.